Nothing we say is investment advice. Please pause on all 3 pages of this disclaimer and read it.
Good morning, everybody. Cowboy here, and it is 8:30 a.m. EST. And right now, looking at Bitcoin for the moment, still starting all of the shows with the Bitcoin charts. And it looks like Bitcoin is setting up for a possible move up just based on price making some higher lows and then hitting those same highs. Right now, it's not exactly this triangle is. I'm not big on triangles. Just a quick little warning. I don't really believe in trading them. I think using them for confluence is a good idea. And this is kind of bullish, right? So you have basically the lows are getting higher faster than the highs are getting lower. And that's kind of it. I mean, it's not that impressive. But it's there, and that is bullish. So we could be seeing a move up. Now, the trick is that the market is a bit overstretched, and it's been stair-stepping up. So from a price action standpoint, I wouldn't be surprised to see price kind of pull back and then make a move up, but we've kind of seen a pullback. So that's a price action standpoint. Now, when I take a look at the actual chart, it's looking a little bullish, but it's bullish against resistance. So when I see bullish against resistance, what I expect to see are pullbacks and then moves up, right? So the question is, and this is on the 3-hour chart, did the pullback that we saw yesterday, this move, was that the pullback? Or was that just a consolidation before a pullback and then a move up? That's the question. And it's going to be hard to tell. The clue that we do have, besides the algos, which aren't telling us a whole ton, like I said, bullish against resistance, the clue that we have is the bit with the triangle, and triangles aren't that great to trade either. So at this point, I'm flat. I'm in a no trade zone. I would be a little more comfortable longing if I saw a pullback. This to me is scalp zone. And I think a lot of this has to do with also what's going on with the NASDAQ. So I'm going to jump over to the NASDAQ, right? Straight over to NQ, NASDAQ futures. And it looks like my prediction is pretty good. The farther you go out with predictions, the less accurate they're going to be. But you can see that I just had kind of a stair step up through Thursday. And let's take a look very briefly at Forex Factory for Thursday at 8:30 a.m. EST, I believe. We have the GDP numbers and unemployment claims, right? So, it depends on what happens, but that may very well have some very strong effects on the market, especially if those numbers are different to what the expectation is, right? But for the moment, the NASDAQ is slowing down a little bit, but that might just be a slowdown on the way up. There is, I think that's just what we're going to see. Some bullishness, but everything's slowing down. That's NASDAQ, that's crypto, that's going to be all the indices. Solana doing kind of the same thing as Bitcoin. Again, we have tomorrow, and I think, tomorrow's data is pretty big. It's quarter-over-quarter GDP, right? So that's a pretty big piece of data that can have a pretty strong effect on markets. Just a quick break, though. You see the link here at the bottom of the screen, right underneath the mouse there. It's not really a link. It's just a message. It says, get your free algo, link in the description. So what I've done is I've put together a video. And if you go in the description of either Rumble or YouTube, you will see a link. You can either click the link. YouTube allows that. It might be Rumble doesn't allow a click. But if you click that, I will go ahead and I will email you an algorithm. It's just a manual algorithm. It's just a video that shows you how to basically trade an algorithm that I've built for you. So go ahead and get down there and click that link or copy and paste it and give us your first name and email, and we'll send that out to you. All right, just a little bit of a reminder. We got a few things coming that are like that. We're also going to start doing some, what do you call those things? Like workshops, right? So we can put you on the list for workshops, and we can remind you when market updates come out. Either way, go ahead and do that. So let's go ahead and move on. Let me see here. We got about 5 minutes left. I don't see any questions in the comments. If you have charts that you want to see, go ahead and click that. Click it in the comments. You know what I'm going to do? Let me grab a link. Here's another link I'm going to send you right now. Give me 1 second. what I've also done is I have taken my own proprietary algorithm and I've put it live 24/7. So I want to throw that up in the comment section, right? And I just put a link in the comment section. So if you go to that link, then you can actually see my algo scalping the EUR/USD and the GBP/USD on the 5-minute chart 24 hours a day, 5 days a week, because Forex closes on the weekend. Now, I am going to put it out there also for maybe like Bitcoin and Solana, maybe on a different time frame or something, and that way people can, look at it over the weekend. So I'm going to see if I can launch a separate one. But go ahead and check those things out, and it's pretty awesome stuff. All right, good. So I don't see any questions yet. So let's move on to some Forex charts. Actually, let me take a look at gold first. So gold is holding strong. Actually, wow, look at that. Okay, so gold really following this initial stair step down that I did, this one here that I just moved, that one was the original prediction, right, from Sunday. And then this one here yesterday was the prediction for what I thought might happen, because the farther out you go with predictions, the less accurate they are. And this second prediction that I began, man, price is following that just to a T. So you gotta pay attention. I'm pretty darn good at this. And this is what happens when there's no surprises and Trump doesn't say anything crazy and the markets don't get thrown into a tizzy. Silver, again, also following the most recent prediction going back. I got a question here already, awesome. Appreciate that. This is Impeliga19. Appreciate the compliment there. Impeliga, go ahead and grab your free algo. Go to the description or just that link, that live stream. That's good. Yeah. And on that live stream, again, in the description, we'll be able to send you a free algo as well. So go ahead and use that link in the description. So yeah, silver headed up. Let me see if I still like I think I still like the prediction that I put. Silver really wants to break out. And the thing about silver is that it is held down. But you can only hold things down for so long, and I expected it to get knocked down. The charts didn't say silver was going to fall like this, right? But I expected it to get pushed down by, powers that be, if you will. So there it is, just climbing right up. And I think it's going to go ahead and make a local high here at about $34 if it can today. Now, again, we have the data coming out tomorrow, which is why I've got that dotted line right there. So we'll see how all that goes. And it looks like we got just a couple minutes left. Give me a second to get rid of these alerts here. Okay. And last thing I'm going to look at is the EUR/USD. I did expect it to continue to push down. And it's happening a little bit more slowly because the stock market, got strong, so the dollar got weak. So this EUR/USD did try to pop up a bit, or I should say it defied the gravity a little bit. It probably should have gone down, if it wasn't for the strong Monday open in the stock market. Then, you have some issues with that not going as deep as I thought. And of course, the British pound right now is starting to push down a bit, but just a lot more slowly than I thought. So predictions playing out, reasons for them, explained. And I do have a lot more charts to go through, but what I'm going to do right now is head over to the Algo Factory Live Lab. So what you can do if you want to know more about the Live Lab, just go ahead and head over to the algofactory.tech. There's a website in the description. If you go ahead and get your free algo, I'll send you information on how to find us there too. But in the Live Lab, which is over on Telegram, for the next just under an hour, as long as there are questions, I go over charts after charts after charts, and V the Guerilla will oftentimes, most days, he'll come in and give us his edge too. It seems to me like V is pretty slammed. I haven't really seen him or talked to him that much. I text him. We text every day. We talk most days, but V seems to have been real busy this week. So that's good. Busy is good. So either way, though, I am going to go ahead and start that live lab. Thank you all for watching. Come over to algofactory.tech, learn how to trade like a hedge fund pro. And we will catch you on the flip side. And also, never ever forget Hedge Fund Pro.
Join us or die.
Just kidding.